or could even judge you or label you, based on what you've done, despite the fact they don't know what they're talking about. We walk different lives. The conservative valued people that are on the ground, that are about the village, not about what they get in return. People like Mick, who is around a bunch of team members for $5,500 max a month, what sort of conversation are you going to have with him? It better be respectful, because he's used to being in the Coliseum. You're used to being in the stands. So the conversation, you might get a different response to him. And he might respond in a way that you can say whatever you want to Mick, but don't say it about his mates. Don't say it about his unit. So that can be quite difficult for him to ever come home. I listen to songs like Michael Bublé, that song of his, which is Home. And it's all about him being away, missing his wife. And when he says, I'm done, I want to come home, I'm coming home tonight. And I think of people like soldiers, like Mickey Flowers, like Kaz, like some of my buddies. And you just wish you could come home. You wish you could be a smooth brain. You wish you could be completely different to what you are, but you never get to come home. You think of the world as a more intense place. You're looking for threats that aren't necessarily out there, and when you see one, you overvalue that as a threat, or you turn it into a threat when it didn't need to be. You can't go backwards. There's no reverse gear for a warfighter. You've got to live with the life that you've chosen and understand that it is a path that is completely set apart. It's interesting. It's fucking savage. You have these conversations with people and they don't understand that in your mind now you can smell shit that they can't. Same with paramedic. Now they understand what that metal smell and taste is, of what comes out of the human, the Ribena. Life would have heard the Israeli war was 8 different wars fought back to back, and the blue on blue rate was 20%. I don't know about that, Lloydie. I don't know about that, but I think that sounds a bit high, but I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. No good. Lloydie, Stoney Spunky, did you give him a slap in the face? I'm not sure what was it about. See you later, Jenny. Jenny from the block. The Fresh Prince. Okay, team. I think we're going to be outie. I hope that you've got something out of this tonight. If anything, how lucky we've been to have... Oh, don't fire, mate. Your buddy's right in front of you. We're lucky to have Mickey Flowers here. I hope he keeps his head down. It was great to have someone on the ground there. All I can say is stay safe. The modern warfare will always change. And when it's not drones, it's going to be something else. But one thing we can say, you can be amongst a crowd and that's where you feel at home, around the other gunfighters. They know who you are, they know what you are, and they don't judge you. They don't judge you. Well, they do, but only if you break the rules. The unsaid man rules, so to speak. Okay, team. Do you have anything else? Is there anything you'd like to say? I'd like to say Godspeed to all of those in harm's way of any nation in the world that's stuck in combat. Understand at the moment in Sudan, it is an absolute nightmare that's happening as we sleep. As Mick is here, there's different combat zones all over the world. You'd think that we would have learnt our lessons, but at the same time, the majority of men don't even get along with their wife. There's parents don't get along with their children. So don't expect peace to suddenly drop out overnight. And what do? When we finally get a civilised nation, we allow immigrants that wish our countries harm into the country and give them special treatment. That doesn't make sense. So let's get to it. Let's strip our politicians back. Let's replace them. Let's make it that it is a vote. For the party. They can't link their parties together for more votes. And let's make Australia great again, because we are a great nation. We're a very young nation. And I wish you all sweet dreams. So you guys take it easy, and mucho respecto to all of you. Stay safe. And I'd stay at this Ukraine fight if I was you guys. All right. See you later. Faith in our 343 that are standing up for you in the future. Hopefully not fighting on our own soil. See you later. God bless you. You filthy animal.